Hi guys, John here again from TechNinja. Today I'm going to be comparing arguably the two best Android smartphone handsets on the market with the Galaxy S2 and the Galaxy Nexus. Look at the S2 first. It weighs in at around 116 grams, which is really light on compared to some phones. Really thin as well, 8.5mm in thickness. It's got a 4.3 inch screen. Very good for all types of media, web browsing. It's all very easy to use, capacitive touchscreen. Got an 8-megapixel camera on the back, which can record 1080p video at 30 frames per second. And on the front, you've got a 2-megapixel camera for things like video calling. Out of the box, it'll be running 2.3 gingerbread. Hopefully we're going to see that change on the 1st of March. It's been rumoured, and then it should get the upgrade to 4.0. The ice cream sandwich. Samsung have confirmed this will be getting it. It's just it's not been confirmed as of when we will definitely be getting it. Included, it's got 8 gig internal storage. Can be increased by SD card to 32 gig, which is plenty for anyone. It's got a dual core processor, 1.2 GHz, the A9 Cortex processor, so it's really speedy. You get your home screens, just your standard Android home screens. As you can see, it's really responsive. You can add home screens to it. As with all Android, very highly customizable. Got the drop down notification there. The applications, you can put the applications into folders. Unfortunately, you can't do that on the actual home screens as yet, which is hopefully a feature that we'll see being added to ice cream sandwich. Also, the slider at the bottom. I believe you can have up to 9 home pages. You can just scroll through them like that. Same with the applications menu. Hold your finger, you'll see them numbers change to a bar. Really fast scrolling. Once again, you can also pinch if you prefer that. Really responsive. Like I say, the camera, 8-meg camera, you're not going to have many problems with that. But it's a really good phone. Probably the best phone I've owned. And up to now, touch wood, it's not let me down. The other Samsung handset on the market is the much talked about Nexus. This is running Android 4 ice cream sandwich straight out of the box. The spec's slightly different. This weighs in at 135 grams. It's not much thicker. However, you can see on this one, just hold it, slightly curved at the bottom with the mouthpiece. If you can see that there. It's not much of a difference. It's not that much, doesn't feel that much heavier. It's not much of a difference at all. On the back you've got a 5-megapixel camera, and on the front you've got a 1.3. The front one records at 720p, the back one 1080p, so it's good video quality. Screen slightly bigger, at 4.65 inch. This, once again, this is also running with the dual core 1.2 GHz A9 processor. The advantage of this, what the S2 doesn't come with, is the NFC. NFC, if you know about it, at the minute we can't really use it. There's not really many shops capable of it, but it'd be for things. It's near field communication. What it's mainly been touted for is making payments from Google Wallet. They're trying to replace small card payments, just literally scanning your phone, entering your PIN, and then payments will be taken that way. If it takes off, I believe it'll be really successful. I know there's a few security issues around it at the minute, but I'm pretty sure they'll get addressed. And once that takes off, it should be really good. It comes with this is 16 gig included, but there is no SD card. which is, I see that as a downside. Although 16 gig is quite a lot, but if you did want to expand that, you don't have the option to. May bother you, may not. It's got this has also got a Super AMOLED screen. However, it's slightly better. The S2 comes in at 480 by 800 pixels. This is 720 by 1280. So there is a bit of a difference, although it's not actually as noticeable as you'd think when you've got them both in front of you. On this, there is no hard key like on the S2. The buttons are here. The soft keys. See them light up. Really nice little touch. I really like how the Nexus is styled. Obviously, Google have put a lot of time into this. There's no LED software over the manufacturer from Samsung. You can have the folders on the screen. That's not a problem. Hopefully that'll get updated on the S2 as well. Into your menu. And it comes up from the back when you're scrolling. It's quite a nice little touch. Going to there, you've got your widgets. With this as well, you've got a dedicated button for multitasking. It's really good, the multitasking on here. If you just want to get rid of something, swipe and it's gone. That'll hopefully be another feature that we'll see added to the S2. Both, it's a really close call between these two phones. You're going to start to hear a lot about Ice Cream Sandwich if you've not already heard about it, which I'm guessing most people watching this video will have. You've also got the face unlock on here as well, which is hopefully another feature that's going to get added to the S2 as and when it's confirmed. Both really light, both really stylish. On paper, if you're looking at a camera, then you'd think that this edges it. However, the software that Google have developed makes it about neck and neck. There's not really much. You're not going to notice much different unless you're printing out, blowing up pictures to extreme sizes. It really would be personal choice. It's that hard to call. I'm running with the S2. The only thing that does let the Nexus down, like I said earlier, is you can't have an SD card in there. Seems a really strange thing to do, considering that Google are renowned for their freedom of what you can do with the phone and making everything highly customizable. Also on there, the NFC, that's another bonus, which the S2 doesn't come with. The menus are very similar. The resizable widgets is also a nice thing on here, but that will get added. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if it does come the 1st of March, there won't really be any difference between these. One thing I am quite surprised at Google about, this was launched in February 2011. This was launched around October, November 2011. There isn't that much of an advance which you'd expect to see. There's not that much, apart from the operating system. There really isn't that much. Personally, I'm going to go with the S2. Maybe that's just me being biased, I don't know. But I would go with the S2. What I'd say, if you are stuck between a choice of these two, check out the contracts, check out the prices, and go to your local retailer and have a play. See what you think. Your opinion may be different to mine. There are some nice touches on the operating system, but you might be patient enough to wait for the S2 operating system. Let us know, leave some comments, and once again guys, thanks for watching.